Hello Gates. Paul Hogan, the Australian actor who became a global star through his unforgettable portrayal of Mick "Crocodile" Dundee, has lived a life filled with both success and heartbreak. Born in 1939 in Lightning Ridge, New South Wales, Hogan grew up in a small outback town known for its rugged spirit, something that shaped his own personality and humor. He began his working life in manual labor as a rigger on the Sydney Harbour Bridge, a job that was tough and dangerous but gave him grit and resilience. It also exposed him to colorful people and situations that later inspired his comedic style. His first big break came almost by accident in 1971 when he appeared on the TV show New Faces, where his natural, self-deprecating humor and cheeky observations captured audiences' hearts. This led to The Paul Hogan Show, a sketch comedy series that ran through the 1970s and early 1980s, cementing him as one of Australia's favorite entertainers. Hogan then moved into acting, eventually co-writing and starring in Crocodile Dundee in 1986. The film became an international box office sensation and turned Hogan into a household name. He received a Golden Globe Award and an Academy Award nomination, something few actors achieve with their first major film role. Although he reprised his role in sequels and starred in other projects like Almost an Angel, Lightning Jack, and Flipper, none matched the cultural impact of the first Dundee film. Away from the cameras, Hogan's personal life was just as eventful. He married Nolene Edwards in 1958, long before his fame, and they had 5 children together. Their marriage ended in divorce in 1981, though they briefly reconciled and remarried before divorcing again in what became one of Australia's most public celebrity splits. Later, while filming Crocodile Dundee, Hogan developed a romance with his co-star Linda Kozlowski. The two married in 1990, had a son named Chance, and seemed to live a fairy tale Hollywood love story for many years. But after more than 2 decades together, their relationship also came to an end when Kozlowski filed for divorce in 2013, finalizing it in 2014. Hogan has been open about the pain of losing Linda, describing the experience as devastating and emotionally scarring. He once compared divorce to surgery without anesthesia, explaining that it leaves invisible wounds that never fully heal. The sudden silence of a home once filled with partnership and love was one of the hardest parts for him. Every memory, every photograph, every film reminded him of her, making moving on more difficult. He admitted that at times it felt as if the ground had disappeared from beneath him, and the loss tested his natural optimism. Despite this, Hogan has always spoken with respect about Linda, especially as the mother of their son. He has said that people often think divorce ends the pain once the papers are signed, but for him, that was when the real process of living with the absence began. He reflects on it as a time of loneliness and questioning whether anything could have been done differently. In recent years, Hogan has focused on finding peace and resilience, saying that although the scars remain, life goes on and one has to hope the next chapter will be kinder. His words reveal the vulnerable side of a man the world sees as a charming, easygoing icon, showing that fame and fortune do not shield anyone from heartbreak.